Hello, America. Hello, world. Thank you so much for tuning in to the TripleCrownNewsletters.com videocast. My name is CJ, and today we're going to be talking about the 10 things you should eliminate from your diet today. I really love these type of articles because they're very self-explanatory. They go straight to the point, just like this videocast is about to be. I'm going to go straight to the point, straight for the jugular. You know, the things that you should eliminate from your diet, your kitchen, your life, and everyone you love life, are trans fats. We need to get rid of the trans fat. Trans fats are just completely bad. That's why you see a lot of things that say no trans fat. But the thing you need to understand is that partially hydrogenated is a trans fat. So on some packaging you'll see no trans fat, but then if you read the back of it with all of the ingredients, you'll see partially hydrogenated. So what they do is they play the semantic game just to kind of trip you up. Just like crystalline fructose, it is also a sugar, or sucralose and all of those things. Look, it's sugar at the end of the day, and they're just coming up with all these words to make you think that it's different when it really isn't. So be careful with that and do your research to make sure that you're on top of that. Also, if you eat trans fats, it clogs your arteries. That's no good. It also induces and or causes type 2 diabetes. And some of the substitutes, because Triple Crown Newsletters is very much so interested in presenting the problems and also presenting solutions, is that you can substitute the different trans fats, like basically any type of oil and or grease you would use to cook, with organic butter and or extra virgin coconut oil. Now these fats, they preserve their integrity and they don't turn into trans fat like all other oils do. Even olive oil. A lot of people think olive oil is healthy. Yeah, it is healthy depending on how you use it. If you use it to cook some fish or prepare some shrimp, guess what? As soon as you add the heat, it turns into a trans fat. So then that's not good for your arteries, that's not good for your heart, and that's not good for your health. So be careful with that, okay? Artificial sweeteners, number 2, no bueno, okay? It contributes to diabetes. It makes you want to eat more. And just to give you some of those names, like I already told you, sucralose is one of them. Aspartame, that's another name for it. It causes toxins to form in the body, and it affects your body in a really bad way. Some alternatives that you can use to substitute the artificial sweeteners are raw honey, which is something we here at Triple Crown most definitely we promote that. We promote raw honey as we take it. Agave nectar, stevia, which is awesome. It's really good, raw, natural sweetener, and xylitol, which is also pretty awesome. You might see xylitol in a lot of chewing gums that are good for your teeth because it isn't sugary, and usually you'll see no calories when you see xylitol, which is pretty awesome as well. Also with stevia. Okay, soy products. Number three, soy products. It creates hormonal imbalances by affecting the estrogen levels in you. So for women, it might produce too much estrogen in the body, which can be cancer causing. And for men, we're testosterone beings. Yes, we do have a level of estrogen, but we don't want the estrogen levels to become high, and then you start having things happen to your body that you don't like. So men, I would suggest you get off any soy products. Women, be careful with the soy products, especially with the children. For a substitute for soy products and or milk, it would be better, especially for children, to use goat milk. Goat milk is a lot healthier, and it's a highly anti-allergenic fluid, which is amazing, because usually with a lot of dairy products and or sometimes even some soy products, you might get a little phlegmy, or you might become more susceptible to different things like colds and sneezing and blah blah blah. But goat milk, even though it sounds a little bit disgusting, is anti-allergenic, which is pretty awesome. Pork products. Even though I just got through eating some bacon, pork products create toxic cells. So, ever since I've decided to do this article, I said I'm going to stop eating as much pork. And I've cut down. And maybe if you would like to live a healthier life, you should too. And last but not least, processed wheat and white flour. Now, this is a great example of why white flour isn't good for you. Don't you remember when you were in elementary school and you used to do paper mache? And you would get the white flour, you add a little water, and that was it. And then you get the newspaper, you cut it up, and then you get the balloon, you put the newspaper on the balloon, you add the white flour, and then it would be hard as cement. And then you pop the balloon, and then it would stand there on its own, the bank you made or the pig that you made. Guess what? It does the same thing to your intestines. Is that a good thing? Do you want rock solid, crusty walls all up inside of your intestines? I don't think so, and I wouldn't either. So, with that being stated, if you like the information that you've heard today, continue to read this article and or visit www.triplecrownnewsletters.com to get the 5 other tips for living a healthier life. Also, if you, again, like what you heard today, make sure you vote for us. Make sure you sign up to receive free newsletters. Make sure you ask any questions if you have any, and we'll send that out to you or give you anything that you need as soon as you sign up. Also, if you're interested in becoming an author, make sure you sign up for that as well. And then maybe I can report the news according to you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the TripleCrownNewsletters.com videocast, your source for unfiltered truth.